Just let me finish my statement. There's conversations Cody has had with people that doesn't necessarily keep you safe.
You're going to have to explain.
I'm not interested in doing that because if you relay that to Cody and Cody tries to get in my face, I will call the people who the conversation was and we will out him in that moment. So if you want that done, it will happen. And I will have that conversation with you. Do you want that conversation?
I mean, I want to know, yeah.
Okay. In the first few weeks of this game, Cody told Matt the only reason
he already told me.
Okay, that he wanted to keep Alex and Jason in his house is so that they would take you and Raven out.
Oh, I didn't know that now.
The only reason he wanted to keep Alex and Jason in this house is because he knows that they would take a shot at both you and Raven, and he couldn't do that, but he'd be okay with it because he needs to further himself in this game. You want to bring Matt and Cody up in here? We could have that rendezvous. And he could say that was in the few things, but then I fell in love with you, yada, yada. Sure, okay. But I'm pretty sure you guys had that connection from the get-go. And the reason why he wanted to keep Alex, which we were all questioned about, and Jason, which we had no idea why he did that, was because down the line he knew they would take a shot at you and Raven. I don't know why he would say this to Matt and Raven, because that was the one thing where Cody was like, dude, I think Cody is not playing with full deck of cards. I don't know why he would tell me that, especially when Raven's name is mentioned. So, that's one thing. Two, if every single person in here does not want Cody in the game for multiple reasons. Also, my other shtick with Cody is the fact that he says he doesn't need this game. He doesn't really care about this game. You just said my life is great. My life is great too. But you actually fucking admire the game. And you admire being here. Cody doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't socialize with people. He has no interest in doing anything with anyone. All he has done is either been a detriment to other people's games. Won the first HOH, fucked that up royally. Either been a detriment to other people's games or been a detriment to your game. Cody is not the one keeping you safe, homie. You are the one keeping yourself safe. Because Cody has been a target and there's not one week where Cody was not the target. The only week that he wasn't the target is when he was out. And guess who's the target then? Dominique, not you. You had a shtick with Alex. I did not know Alex was going to push you up. But you guys had a personal, whatever the fuck, caddy. I don't know what it is between you and Alex. I don't care. That is not my game. Maybe that's squashed now. I don't know. I don't talk to Alex about you. I don't talk to you about Alex. I don't care. If the hex is used, you now dictate more power than Cody, and you prevented people to get to jury, so they will make sure you don't get to jury. That is the temperament, because they will be so upset.
If that's the temperament, Paul, I'm really sorry, and you're getting to know me, so this is what you're going to understand. I don't like having my arm twisted.
I'm not trying to twist your arm.
It just, like, a group of people telling me that you do this or we're coming after you
it's not
does
that they
not
No. I'm not saying they're coming
well
after you.
me.
It's what I am seeing, because people can get guaranteed to jury and they don't understand. People don't understand.
Because I don't owe anybody in this house anything. I don't.
Jess, but this attitude is not how you play Big Brother.
Paul, I came into this house being myself, and I'm going to play this game as myself, and I'm not going to be bullied into doing something.
No, I am not trying to bully you into it. So if you guys can offer me something in exchange for it, then great. But if you guys only have to offer me, the house won't be angry with you, then... No. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make it clear to you that why throw... You're saying Cody does not keep you safe. You keep yourself safe. And why take that away? You are one person against 9. Mm-hmm. You can only compete HOH once. Next week you're not. Mm-hmm. So you are literally setting yourself up for failure if you do that. That is all I'm trying to tell you. That's fact. Nobody can win everything. Nobody has ever done that. It is impossible. You are just setting yourself up for failure with that. That is the only point I'm trying to make to you.
And the only point I'm trying to make to you is if you guys want something, I want something in exchange.
Okay, so how, well, help me understand how I can make you, how I can get you to a comfort level to get Alex as a target, right?
The only people I don't expect to agree to that are Kevin, Jason, and Josh.
Kevin, Jason, and Josh. So everyone else, if everyone else was in a room telling you that.
I want to hear it, yeah.
Give me...
You take as long as you need. We've got a couple days.
Okay.
I just need coffee.
But if I make that happen, You giving me your word?
If you make it happen, then I will consider it.
I can't fucking stick my neck out there, rally a team, and then put a target on my back if that's not going to happen. If I'm going to go ahead and do this, then you need to give me your word. Well,
I need to talk to Cody right now because what you just said to me.
Just wait, because I'm telling you, if you do that, it's going to stir a rise. Matt's going to get involved. I'm going to get involved, and Cody's going to crack.
Oh, Jesus.
Choose your actions wisely. I would suggest talking to Matt first to get double confirmed that you know that I'm not making this shit up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Matt, you want to come talk to me? You want to come talk to me?
Yeah, sure. Sleep last night?
Sure. So what is it that I need to know about what Cody said to you?
Cody said to me?
Yeah, what did Cody say to you in the beginning of the game?
I don't really want to go there, to be honest with you. Why are we discussing this right now?
Because apparently it's something that I need to know.
It's not something that's relevant at this point, though. I mean, there's things that were said in the first week that are completely irrelevant now. It's not relevant now.
Why is it not relevant anymore?
Because things have obviously, we're 5 weeks later, and things have changed.
So what did he say in the beginning? If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I'm not going to force it out of you. I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable position, so if you want to tell me, great. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine too. Doesn't matter. If you don't think it's important anymore, then
I don't think it's important anymore.
okay. All right. Thank you. I need liquids.
I don't know why we don't have the yard, though.
Doesn't the music go off at 9 the first time? Or
No.
No, 9, 10. You making breakfast?
No, I'm just finishing.
I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm gonna make an
Just
omelet.
making those shit with some slop and then
Some spinach. Chicken.
told her. No, I didn't tell her.
What?
No.
Why?
Dude, that's...
Dude, you have to. I had her pinned. She's gonna not use the X. What did you say?
She said, well, dude, I didn't know what was going on. So she just brought me in a chair. She was like, what do you need to tell me about what Cody told you the first week? And I was like, Jessica, like, I don't know, like, if you really want me to tell you that, like, it's not really that relevant right now. And she was like, all right, well, like, if it's something I need to know, then, like, tell me. But if not, then don't. I was like, you don't need to know right now.
But that answer is almost better.
No,
Because I told her what it was, and I said, she said, well, I'm gonna go talk to Cody about it. I said, whoa, I'm like, just so you know, if you tell Cody, Matt and me are gonna be involved, and he's gonna blow up. And I said, first, I think you should talk to Matt before that. And that's not just to bring you into a boat, you need to bat, because she told me that the only way she won't use the X is if she has promised not to be put on the block for 2 weeks, because she doesn't even want to use the X. So that means there's maybe 2 weeks. Her thing expires in 2 weeks. Her X.
Okay.
Okay.
So this weekend's it's 1, 2.
I don't know. She was
Well,
whatever. She said she doesn't even want to be on the block because she doesn't want to use the X. So all we have to say is, yeah, we won't put you on the block.
That's fine.
That's fine. And then she said, I need people to tell me that if we win HOH,
Alex out, which we're not gonna do. She just gave up a lot of information. I know, but all we have to do is you, Raven, me, Christmas, and Mark and Elena have to sit in a room with her and tell her, yeah, if one of us wants HOH, all you have to do is convince her in the moment. Okay. Cody goes home, and then you don't have to pull the shit. Do you understand? She's that stupid. Save Cody right now. She's that stupid that if she is in a room with people that tell her, we will just agree with, like, yeah, I'll have a conversation with Alex. The only people who are in this equation, the only people who need to be left out of the real loop are Mark, Elena, and that's it. Okay. So if we're bamboozling Mark, Elena, and Jessica, okay. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The same thing applies. Absolutely. So we just say, yeah, okay. So let me make sure I have this right. So you don't even need to. No, because she takes, if she uses the X, all nominees come on. All nominees come on. So that's irrelevant. I guess I can't do that. So if I put Elena up there. Right now, she's of the mindset that she is fine with Cody going home. She's like, the only way I would use the X is if, I'm sure she's gonna tell Cody this conversation right now, and you and I gotta fucking bootstrap and go, fuck you, homie. So, the only way that, she said I won't use sex, and then I'm like, whoa. You told her that shit. Fuck yeah, I did. I dropped that bomb. And I was like, no, but that for sure happened, right? No, 1,000%. Okay. So, the only way that I won't use, she said she could tell just by how freaked out I was that it was true. Perfect. The only way that I won't use X, I was like, okay, so I could promise you the 2-week thing because I could tell, it's easy to tell people she doesn't want to use X, you back off, you use your social game, you do what you need to do. Right. And I said the other one, I can't promise you because, and she's like, I don't expect Kevin, Josh, or Alex to ever do it, but everyone else, I need their solidarity. And I said, so if I put you in a room with these people and they told her, and she's like, then I'll consider. I was like, no, bitch. If I'm doing that and putting my neck out and possibly putting a target on my back because of Alex, I need you to shake on it until if I do it, you do it. And she said, okay. She said, first let me go talk to Matt about that. And then she's like, well, I need to talk to Cody about what you just said. I was like, if you do that, homie's gonna shit a brick. I suggest you confirm so you know I'm not full of shit and talk to Matt. Then you can go talk to Cody. Dude, I need Cody out of this game now. You already needed Cody out of this game. I know, but even more now. We already did. So look, if we can get him to blow up, the veto ceremony still stands with the things we need to say. All we need to do is lie to a girl and make her believe that, which we've already been doing. And we keep Mark and Elena out of the loop again. We've done it once, we can do it people again. So the solidarity stands between those three pretty much. They know the plan, I just relayed it to them. We just need to talk to Christmas. I would almost want to keep her out of the loop at this point. But if we don't put her in the loop and she finds out and she can be, why wasn't I included? She's like an angry little bulldog. We should tell her. Yeah, I know, but like, so you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Absolutely. So if we can keep chiming on her and say, look, I was like, she said, Cody's the only one who keeps me safe in this house. I'm like, you're wrong. Cody's the one. You keep yourself safe. Cody's the one who drags you down. I'm like, the only reason Jason is still here right now is because. Yeah. There. Alright.